Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way now. Man, this your boy Either Real here. And before I continue, right, this is gonna be the before I continue, the Lakers are not going into the NBA Finals because of just because of Kobe Bryant's death, right? Kobe Bryant was not sacrificed. That is stupid as hell, right? Again, people are just using Kobe Bryant, right, just to get cap and get views because they got nothing else better to talk about. No, man, every single player has dedicated their season to Kobe Bryant when that man passed, right? They say it's because of Kobe Bryant got sacrificed. That's not fair to the actual players, right? From LeBron, AD to Caldwell Pope, right, to Caruso that's actually been playing hard. I know y'all gotta stop thinking like that. Leave the conspiracy theory out of it. The Lakers are on their way to the finals because of talent. They finally got two superstar players. They have not had it since 2012, 2013. All right? You got LeBron, you got AD. They got all these veteran role players like Rondo, right? You got Dwight Howard, Caldwell Pope, J.R. Smith. Which J.R. Smith, you know what I'm saying? Like, didn't know too many people want him, but still, he's a veteran at the end of the day. Right? So they got a stacked up team. You got Frank Vogel, you got Jason Kidd, and you got Lionel Hollins. Okay? That's why the Lakers are going into the finals. Right? They got a team like the Clippers have. And speaking of Clippers, I'm going to do a separate video down the line. Maybe, I don't know, maybe sometime next week explaining why Doc Rivers should have been let go. Why Doc should have stepped down like D'Antoni did. I feel Doc has been there too long and the Clippers would be better off either with Sam Cassell, Ty Lue, or another head coach leading them with that team. Doc has not done a good job coaching them at all. He let them go out the same way Lob City did. Which is totally, man, it didn't make no sense at all. That's no excuses for that. But anyways, right, I got this is basically my pick, right, for the finals. I got Jimmy Butler pretty much I got him basically eliminating Boston and going to the finals for the first time. I feel Jimmy Butler is ready. He's definitely ready to take that next step. This is a man who's hungry, man. Jimmy Butler is tired of being on losing teams. You know, say he lost far enough. He decided to choose Miami because he knows Eric Spoelstra has a proven resume. He's looked at Eric Spoelstra's track record and it's proven. You know, Spoelstra is already coached in 4 NBA finals, right? Remember he was assistant coach behind Pat Riley when Dwayne Wade and Shaq got traded to Miami, right? And then they went to the championship in 2005, 2006, and they beat Dallas. Eric Spoelstra was part of that team with Dwayne Wade, a young Dwayne Wade, and Udonis Haslem back then. You had Antoine Walker, Gary Payton, right? And I think you had Alonzo Mourning. Yeah, Eric Spoelstra was a part of that squad. And then years later, right, when LeBron came over, he came in there with Bosh and Wade, right? They formed that big three. They got to 4 NBA finals, but won 2. So yeah, like Spoelstra has at least. Spoelstra has at least, he has 3 NBA finals, not 4, but 3. He's competing for his 4th NBA championship. Yeah, so this will be the 4th NBA championship that Eric Spoelstra is trying to compete to win. But altogether, I think this would be Eric Spoelstra's I think this is like his 5th NBA championship that he's been in. Actually, yeah, 6. Yeah, because 2006. They won. Then from I think 2011 to 2014, yeah, and then even now, yeah, this would be a 6th one he's been in. So Eric Spoelstra has been in 6 NBA finals. This would be the 6th one he's going to, because Boston's not going to come back from 3-1. The Nuggets, now again, unless the Nuggets come back from being down 3-1, which they've been known to do that, if the Lakers basically finish Denver off in Game 5 and not let Denver force a Game 6, they should be just fine. But I don't see Boston doing the same thing Denver is going to be doing. Right? Yeah, I had Jason Tatum originally going to the finals, but he's not ready yet. Remember, this is Jason Tatum, who the Toronto Raptors, right, with only 3 veteran players, right? They hardly have no all-star players, right? They got no MVP players, right? This is a Raptors team with basically a bunch of rookies, right? 3 veterans and the rest were role players, right? They got no MVP players that basically took Boston to 7 games, right? If Boston would have played the way they should have been, if Tatum was really the man he's supposed to be, then this series would have been over in 5 games. There should be no reason why a Toronto Raptor team without Kawhi Leonard, right, should have been able to take Boston to 7 games. But I did tell you, man, the Raptors was a well-coached team. I told y'all that. But no, man. Like, Jason Tatum, the way he's been looking this whole season, man, you would think they would have been swept the Toronto Raptors. No, Boston, Jason Tatum's not ready yet. He's clearly not. And this is Kemba Walker's first time in an actual playoff series. So I expect Kemba Walker to play the way he's been doing, right? I expect this from Kemba, but not Jason Tatum, who's already been to the Eastern Conference Finals like 2 years ago. No, not him. Man. No. But anyways, man, yeah, so Jimmy Butler's ready, man. He's hungry. And if Jimmy Butler does beat this Laker team in the finals, he's definitely going to be the finals MVP. Without a doubt, man. Jimmy Butler's one of the best two-way players behind Kawhi Leonard, right? And LeBron James, right? Those type of players. Like, this guy is clearly, man, come a very long way from the Chicago Bulls days. He's only continued to evolve. One thing I can say about Jimmy Butler, he continues to improve every single year. And he'll be an MVP one day. I understand they don't give Jimmy Butler the MVP award, but the way he's playing, man, he should have got the MVP award instead of Giannis. All Giannis proves is that they need to change that in the MVP, man. Because, okay, I understand Giannis got injured, but even then, before the injury, man, Giannis was struggling against this Miami Heat team. The Miami Heat didn't win until after Giannis was injured. That should show you something right then and there. Okay? And again, no excuses for the Bucks neither, man. The Bucks are too good of a team to have lost like that in the first round. But again, man, and this is Jimmy Butler who's leading a Miami team who's almost completely young. The only veterans he have on the team is Dragic, Crowder, and you got Iggy. And Iggy's an older man, right? Iggy's already had a lot of mileage on him already, man. Iggy's pretty much at the last end of his career. But that's it. The rest of that team is young. Like Adebayo, yeah, I think Adebayo is young. Yeah, that's his name is Adebayo, right? Kendrick Nunn. Those are young men, right? Tyler Hero, they're young, right? But they're balling. And even Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk is still a young man, right? Kelly Olynyk only been around for like maybe 5 or 6 seasons. He's still young. Kelly Olynyk not even 30 years old yet, but he's still balling, right? He's still a young man himself. So this Miami Heat team is a very young team, man. Miami is completely revamped, right? Them trade away Dion Waiters, that was the best thing for him. And what's ironic, Waiters is on this Laker team now. Waiters is going against the very team that traded him. So that's ironic. Even though Dion Waiters is not going to get no playing time. I've already seen that now. Unless Vogel decides to put him in a rotation, I don't see Waiters getting no playing time because, again, he's no help to nobody. He's a bust. But anyways, man, this is what it's going to be like, man. Now, I'm going to say this. If the Lakers do win a championship, because then Miami Heat's going to be tough, right? But I can't be biased, even though I don't like the Lakers at all, right? Y'all know how I feel about LeBron. I'm going to give Lakers the edge in this one, right? It's going to go to, I say it's going to go to 7 games. It's going to definitely go to 7 games. This is going to be a 7-game series. I doubt the Lakers are not going to beat up on Miami like they're doing Denver. No, Miami, Eric Spoelstra is too good of a coach, right? Remember, this is Mike Malone. Mike Malone ain't been coaching that long. Mike Malone's only been around for a few seasons. Eric Spoelstra's been around since like 04, 05, right? And this is Eric Spoelstra who's been with LeBron all that time. So Eric Spoelstra should know everything LeBron is going to do. Like, Eric Spoelstra already knows everything about LeBron James. Okay? Like Eric Spoelstra already has LeBron James scouted well, okay, man. Eric Spoelstra knows everything about LeBron, right? He's knows everything he's going to do. Okay? This is Eric Spoelstra and LeBron who's won championships together. So it's amazing how LeBron is going to be going against his previous team. If anything, man, Eric Spoelstra should know LeBron James like a book. Okay? So it's not going to be easy, man. Eric Spoelstra has a better game plan than what Mike Malone and even Doc Rivers had. Okay? So y'all got to understand that too, man. Right? And remember, this is LeBron James who's 35 years old. While Jimmy Butler is still a lot younger than him. Okay? No, this Miami Heat team is tough. They tough as nails. I give them that, man. Again, they're well coached. And taking consideration, this is also Vogel's, right? If you look at the Lakers coaching staff, none of those guys got to the finals before. So this another thing that's gonna come in too, right? That's the advantage Miami is gonna have over the Lakers. Even though Lakers got a better veteran squad, again, you got Spoelstra who's been to the finals numerous times. This is Eric Spoelstra's 6th NBA Finals appearance. This would be his fourth NBA. This would be his fourth as a head coach. But altogether, this man has been in 6 NBA finals. So that's the one advantage I'll give Spoelstra over Vogel and Jason Kidd. The man already has a better coaching staff. By far, man. Again, Spoelstra knows how to put players in a position where they can make better plays. And it could be an argument, had LeBron stayed in Miami another year, would have re-signed Miami instead of going to Cleveland and joining Kyrie Irving, the Heat might have would have beaten the Golden State Warriors, and he might have would have won. He might have would have had like 4 NBA. He would have had 3 NBA championships then, or at least 4, had he stayed another 2 more years. So you got that argument that LeBron would stay in Miami, and Miami would have went to more NBA finals, and LeBron could have had at least maybe 2 more. He would have had at least maybe 4 or 5 championships. And then this would be another debate, man. I wouldn't be talking about LeBron the way I've been talking about him the last 2 years. Okay? But that's, again, you're up against Spoelstra now. Right? He's not up against Mike Malone. They're not up against Doc Rivers. You're up against Spoelstra. Perhaps one of the best head coaches we've had in the last 20 years. Like, Eric Spoelstra's definitely up there now, right? Like, behind Popovich, he's definitely the best coach. Without a doubt, man. Right? Spoelstra already has... Yeah, Eric Spoelstra already has 3 rings. On the way to his 4th. So yeah, this is pretty much your finals matchup. Even though, yeah, the Lakers has an edge with LeBron and AD, Miami can pull off the upset. Miami, I think, can pull it off. Right? I'm only going Lakers because it's Kobe and it's AD and LeBron. It's not gonna be easy. They're gonna have to take Jimmy Butler's gonna take them to 7 games. They're gonna have to do this in 7 games, right? But again, man, I'm not gonna knock Miami off. They can pretty much upset them. They can win this series. They can beat the Lakers. But yeah, but just non-biased overall, I'm going AD and LeBron, right? I think it's gonna be a Los Angeles championship. Even though, again, man, I don't like LeBron at all. I don't like him going to his Laker team. I gotta be realistic, right? The Lakers have size. They got these bigs. They got JaVale. You got Dwight. They got bigs, right? They got rebounders. But I will say this again, man. Miami can just easily... Miami is no pushover at all. So that's it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. And Eric Spoelstra is the better coach, has the better coaching staff, by far. Yeah, but I got Lakers in 7. As much as I hate saying that, again, I gotta be realistically here. The Lakers can win this championship. They can win this series. But like I said, the difference makers, but Jimmy Butler is definitely an X factor. Iggy too, man. Iguodala and Jay Crowder, those are definitely players you got to pay attention to, right? Pay attention to Iguodala, because Iguodala knows how to defend against LeBron, right? Jay Crowder is also something you got to watch out for. And then watch Tyler Hero and Adebayo. So watch those guys, right? Because again, man, what could get the problem with the Lakers again, man, is just stamina. That's the only problem with them, man. Miami will have the better stamina because they're younger. They got younger legs, right? Unless, again, like I said, if Lakers could beat Denver in Game 5 and end the series 4-1, yeah, they'll definitely have a chance to beat Miami. But if the Lakers allow Denver to come back, let's say if Denver forces a Game 7, then I'm gonna say Miami will have an advantage to win. So that's the only problem with the Lakers, right? The Lakers need to finish the Nuggets off. If the Nuggets force, let's say the Nuggets force a Game 6 and 7, if the Lakers allow Denver to drag out the series, let's say Miami finish it off, right? Miami clinches, right? They go to the finals, but let's say the Denver Nuggets force a Game 7 against the Lakers, then I don't know, right? That's what the Lakers need to be careful of. The Lakers do not want to end up like the Los Angeles Clippers right now. Right, if the Lakers allow Denver to force a Game 7, they're going to be this going to be the other way around, right? This is not going to be looking too good for them at all. But anyways, folks, that's the video, man. Right? Y'all like, subscribe, comment. Right? This NBA season has been something else. It's definitely been a wild ride. You know what I'm saying? I'll do another NBA video when after the championship, the people who after the champions have been crowned. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.